going to have a look at my personalised survival tin. Something I've made myself, and of course everything in it is what I've put in myself, or bought singular and put in there, because you can buy survival tins, yeah, we're already made up, but my personal opinion is a load of crap. Yeah, good little selling point though, isn't it? So I've made a tin which is full of gear I believe I will use, yeah, or need, yeah, if shit hits the fan and it goes tits up and pear-shaped. Yeah, there's mine. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll empty it out, yeah, and have a look at the contents. Yeah, you can get all different ones. Yep, that is my first survival tin. It was actually one I made up for in the army. It is a Golden Virginia, yeah, Golden Virginia tobacco tin. Yeah, that's a few years old now. Yeah, but then I turned it into my first aid kit. Yeah, many moons ago. You can get all different size tins. Yeah, a lot of people like the old Altoid tins. Yeah, especially fits in your pocket, that, doesn't it? Yeah, well, that fits in my pocket, in a pair of combat trousers pocket. Yeah, provided I've got a pair of combat trousers on at the time I need it. Yeah, because it always stays in the car. This goes everywhere with me, in the car. Yeah, and when I'm at home, it's in the car, but probably don't need it at home. But if I'm out, yeah, that'll be in the car. Okay, again, you can get all different sizes and make your own personal one up. But my thinking is, it's pointless having a survival tin full of survival goodies if you don't know how to use them. You can't use them. They're about much use as tits on fish. Okay, this one, as I say, we'll look at it in a minute. I made out of this tin. Fruit and nut nugget. I bought a couple. In fact, I bought a few from the pound shop. Okay, so I don't need to tell you how much it costs. You go on eBay and places like that to buy a tin. I got that one as well. It was about £3. It's got no hinges on that one. And I bought some of these for goodies. Yeah, you've probably seen these in other videos. We've got spices and stuff in. I've even got some pipe rigs in them as well. Okie dokie. So that's the tin. We'll have to open it up because it is sealed. It's sealed with electrical tape. Keep the water out. Okay, and then obviously I've covered it. Good old gaffer tape, duct tape, whatever you want to call it. Okie dokie. Right. Sizes of that tin. Yeah. The tin is 155mm lengthways by 126mm widthways and 35mm height. Okay. Well, not now, it's not. It's a little bit higher. Same size, but obviously a little bit higher. Why? Because under there is some paracord. Yeah, 3mm paracord. That's from Savage Island. Okay, so that's nicely curled up in that recess. See, there's a little recess there, so it's all curled up in there and then taped over the top. So if I need any paracord, there's about 10 foot of paracord there. Super. And if I need any tape, there's a load of tape on it, isn't there, if I need that. So again, all coming useful, yeah, in a tits up situation. Right, so we're going to undo it now. Yeah, we'll have a look what's in it and what I would or could use it for. Tip 6, Andy hints. Right, so I'm going to take the electrical tape off when I find the end. Where's it hiding? There it is. Right in the corner. Keep that and put it back on. so not like get it tangled up. Oh, there we go. I'll just place that little door frame there. Super. Right, it's a bit tight because what I've done is put some tape around the edges so it's a tight fit, because without the tape it comes off very easily. So with the tape it's a good tight fit on there. And right, so that's it. We'll have a look what's in there, yeah, bit by bit. But first I'm just going to clean everything up, then I've got places to put it. Right, so the weight of that tin is 619 grams or £1.5 yeah. For those ones who still deal in imperial, it's 6 inches by 5 inches by 1.5 inches. Yeah. So if there's any people in America watching. Right, so let's have a look. That is muslin cloth in a waterproof bag. I got that from Home Bargains. It's in the girly makeup section. It's for filtering water to get sand and shit and muck and filth out of it. So getting as much crap out of water before you boil it. Purity tabs. Yeah, again, sealed in a plastic bag. There's 2 strips there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 purity tabs there. They're British Army issue out of a British Army ration pack, them. Oasis. You can get them everywhere. That is a mirror for signalling. It's brand new. It's a little mirror for in a girl's handbag, woman's handbag. Yeah, it's still got the plastic film on, yeah, to protect it, but that is a mirror if I need that for signalling, for example. Brass wire for making snares, to catch food. No good to man the beast if you don't know how snares work though, or how to set them up. Again, a little plastic bag. They're waterproof matches, windproof matches. Again, British Army issue out of a British Army ration pack. Ooh. Little straws in there. Yeah, it's cotton wool, petroleum jelly. I think it's about 89p. From Home Bargains. Again, like one of them, burn for ages to get your fire going. There's 3 of them in there. A little light from Go Outdoors, but it doesn't work. Not yet, because it's still sealed at the back. So the battery doesn't discharge over time. Yep, so the seal's still in there. Hence the reason it doesn't work. Fire steel or ferro rod, whatever you want to call it. Yep. Just a small one there for the survival tin, with a striker for starting fires, of course. That is my sewing kit. Yep, rip your clothes or whatever you need a sewing kit for. There's safety pins in there, all different sizes. There's a sewing kit in there, there's needles, there's cotton. Yeah, and there's strong cotton in there. Not the cheap crap that you get, it's strong cotton. I think it's fly tying cotton that I use. Put in there. Again, in a little waterproof plastic bag. Diamond sharpener for hooks. And a knife. A little bit of cord, I think that's about 1mm, 2mm, bit of cord. I don't know how much is there, there's quite a bit anyway. It's fluoro as well. Yeah, the 3mm paracord, the stronger stuff, is on the bottom of the tin. Pencil, with a load of electrical tape wrapped around it. So if I need any electrical tape, I've got quite a bit there I could use for whatever I need it for. It's only a little small pencil that you get from, I don't know, is it Argos or IKEA or whatever? Can't remember. A float for fishing. There's a few in there actually. Yeah, because of course there is a fishing kit in there. Little crystal, whatever they call them. The wagglers. I don't know. Can't remember. Just a small cable tie. Come in handy them. Only got one though. I'll have to root some more out of them, to be honest. Could do with a few more in here. Then we've got, what's this? Oh. That's a handsaw. You put your fingers in there. It's wire saw. It's Chinese. Never used it, so I don't know if it's any good or not. But it's in there anyway. They are plastic maggots. Yeah, rubber maggots. For obviously bait for fish. Yeah. Again, a little plastic bag. I don't want them falling out because they do melt a lot of plastic, them. Yeah, if you put them in the wrong type of plastic boxes, they just melt through it, don't they? If you've ever had that. Then a little plastic bag there, of course. Glycerin. And potassium permanganate. Yeah. To make a chemical fire. Potassium permanganate, you pour that down, mix the glycerin in with it, chemical reaction, and you've got yourself a fire. You might have seen one of them in the other videos. A little tube of super glue, which has not been obviously screwed on the top there because I don't want to paste that film over the top, so that stays apart. Might need super glue. A lighter, box standard lighter, again with a load of tape round it. Yeah, electrical tape. If I need any tape, there's more tape there. Doesn't take up much room, that. Couple of ibuprofen. Yeah. An 8-hour candle. Yeah, the old tea lights. Fishing kit. Now there's my fishing kit. Everything's in there. There's split shot. There's little bits of silicone. There's a piece of corn there. There's swivels. There are different size hooks. Yeah. And these little bits of coffee stirrer, I've wrapped braid and line around them. Okay. So there's a few of them in there. I can see there that's £10. That's £9 line. That's £5 line. Yep, so there's a fishing kit in there. Yep, some weights. Some stainless split rings. Yep, silicone tube, all different sizes. And of course a load of different sized hooks. That's a bit about £45 braid. I think it's Fox, something like that. Old stuff I've just wrapped round there. Again, £45 braid. You can use that for multiple purposes, not just fishing. Yeah, a good strong cordage that. Pair of nail clippers. Clipping your nails, or fishing line, or anything like that. Then I've got a box here. Cotton wool. Yeah, for starting fires, good tinder. Yeah, that takes, of course, you've seen it many times. It takes the spark off the old ferro rod. If you put petroleum jelly on it, it burns a hell of a lot longer. Yep. Knife. Probably the most important thing in there is a knife. It's an open L. Yeah, it's French. I think that's the number 8. And of course I have sharpened it. Yep. So that's the number 8. Again, lock there. I think it's number 8. Yeah. Can't remember. Let's have a look. Anyway, it is 19 centimetres, probably just over 19 centimetres that, or just over 7.5 inches. Cracking little knives them. A little bit of sandpaper there if you ever need that for anything. Some rough, some smooth, sandpaper or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's sandpaper anyway. I think it's off a machine. A roll of basically gaffer tape, innit? All wrapped round coffee stirrer. That's green. Black. Might need that for patching stuff, tarps or whatever. Oh, there's another ibuprofen. Oh, there's 2 more. So there's 4 ibuprofen in there, or whatever you call them. Yep. In there, with a bit of tape round it, again on a coffee stirrer, £40 braid. Yep. There's a fair old few metres on there. Come in handy that for cordage or fishing, tying things up, because it's very strong. It's obviously £40 breaking strain. On a little coffee stirrer with tape wrapped round it. Couple of paper clips there, might come in handy. Got a little point on there for piercing holes in something. Yeah, could sharpen them with the diamond sharpener if needed. If I need to pierce an hole something very small, or I don't know, getting the SIM card out your phone if you needed to change that. If you had a phone with you, of course. Drill bit, if I need to drill a little hole in something. Piece of corn, fishing bait. Some homemade floats. I'm going to make these from reeds. Was it Sarkhan's reeds or something? I can't remember the name of it. Put a little bit of brass wire in there for, of course, tying to the line or whatever. I made a few of them. A little small dibber one there. Again, just go in there. Again, that's for it's for baiting up in fishing. That it's got a little hook on it, which is not much good. If I needed to make an air rig, for example, I could use that. But I've also got a nice sharp point there if I needed that for anything. Some strong aluminium foil. Yeah, tin foil. Plenty of uses for that. Cook on it, carry water in it, make a bowl, whatever. Yeah, for boiling water. A nail, you never know, might come in handy for something. Don't take up much room, so I slung a nail in there as well. Yeah. Couple of Stanley blades, very sharp. Of course, you can skin animals with that. Yeah, gut fish, things like that. Couple of plasters. Four plasters. Right, bit of tarp tape. Yeah, I bought this in Sweden. It's called presenning tape, which means tarp tape in English. But the best thing about this, it's got backing on it, so you don't have to roll this up. 3 pieces in there if I need to repair the tarp or whatever. Yeah, and then the bottom's just a bit of foam there. Yeah, if I need a bit of bright coloured foam, I don't know, I could make some maggots out of that. I could make what looks like a bit of corn, something like that. And then, as we say on the bottom, there it is. I'll show you the picture of that. All coiled up, 3mm paracord. So that's the survival tin. Happy days. I've got to fit it all back in. Should be fun. So again, as we say, yeah, £1 from the pound shop. There's all different ones in there. But it doesn't matter if you're going to put a load of tape over the top. Sits on there. So there's the survival kit. Yeah, all fitting in that tin. Might come in handy. Better to have it and not need it. Need it and not have it. Right, so there we go. It's all back in. Yeah, taped up. Ready to go if you need it. Yeah. So you might got a few tips, tricks and handy hints there, especially for the survival kit anyway. Okay, yeah, again, yeah, the ones you get from China, absolutely useless. Survival kit, and people buy them and they think they're going to survive, yeah, with a load of Chinese tap. Make your own, put your own equipment in there, everything you think you would need. Yeah, but again, it's all well and fine having a survival tin, isn't it? But if you don't know how to use what's in it, just throw it on the floor first. It's no good to man the beast, is it? Tips, tricks and handy hints. So there's my survival tin. Might empty the survival bag next. Because in this current situation, can't go fishing, can't go shooting, can't go camping, can't go walking, go to the shops for food. But I don't need to do that. I've got 3 months of food already in the house that won't go off. So, that's it. Just a little video there, the survival tin. As we say, guys and girls, there might be a few things in there that you go, oh yeah, I'll put that in mind. Oh yeah, I'll put that in mind. Oh, what a good idea. You just never know, do you? Happy days. Survival tin. 619 grams, £1 5 ounce, and it fits perfectly in the side of my old British Army issue MTP combat trousers. Won't fit in any other pockets though. So, provided I've got them on, it'll be alright. Well then again, the survival tin, you've got it. As soon as you undo it, you ain't going to spend about an hour and a half trying to fit it all back in playing Tetris, are you? Because it is quite difficult to get it all back in, fill up all the space in there, of course. It would just go in your pockets anyway, wouldn't it? You happen to open that in a situation, it'd go all go back in your pockets. Yeah, and then keep the tin for whatever. Might be able to boil water in it. And a nice shiny surface, might be able to reflect the sun or whatever. So, there it is, tips, tricks and handy hints. Yeah, my survival tin, my personalised survival tin. Double thumbs up. See you next time, kids.